muscle, which is this muscle here, which is responsible for the V-taper look. It responds better because it has type 1 fibers. Those are fibers that respond better to heavier stimulus. That means going heavier for slightly fewer reps. I'm talking 5 to 8, not so much 12 or 8 to 12. Taking it nice and slow. Let's call these free gains. So when you're going nice and slow, imagine I'm doing a seated row now. Squeezing it's very hard, nice and slow on the way out. Take your time. This is where you're coming down, where your body can hold more weight, a lot more weight. You'll be a lot stronger on the way down than you will be on the way up. And when you take the time, you're still getting more stimulus. You're still pushing your body a lot harder. I would recommend doing this. If I look here, and I'm going to circle the muscle, depending on the lighting, it might not look that defined. The lower, I call it the Christmas tree, but it's technically called the rhomboid. And this is so important for not only your back aesthetics, your shoulder positioning, so you're not like this. It's also quite important for the chest, actually. If you have proper chest form, having a good strong back to lock you in for when you're doing that bench press, not only will reduce your injuries, it'll increase your strength, gives you more stability on these heavier movements. So let's go over the rhomboids. The traps here, okay, guys, a beginner mistake. Do not overdevelop these muscles here. If you look at my physique here, you can see there's a nice little taper here from the shoulders up to the neck. I'm gonna put a video of somebody with overdeveloped traps. It's the #1 beginner mistake you can make. See, my shape is an ectomorph, which means I'm very tall, very thin shouldered. If you're somebody with very wide shoulders and a very small waist, feel free to develop them a little bit further. But my point being, when these little triangle parts are really outweighing the rest of your physique, you look like you just shrug all the time. It's a horrible look. So if I was you, because they are quite hard to grow, I'd recommend training them maybe every couple of weeks. Just keeping them in your routine because they are your stability muscle after all. If anyone out there is doing bent over rows, if I show you here with my arm, they're your stability when you're going nice and heavy. You'll feel that in them. Okay, guys? Not only is the pull down great for lats, especially single arm pull down, which will be really good for that lower lat. If you're somebody like me, an ectomorph, you want to focus on this part. Let's get you that V-taper, let's get you that lean look. Okay? I don't know if you guys can quite see it. In certain poses, that will give you the really lean look. Or from here, help you develop it down here. Okay? And the back row, in general, is going to get more or less, well, it will get your whole back. Okay? And see me, if I do my arm pose right now, you can see the heads of my shoulder are significantly imbalanced. The front delt is very developed. The side delt is nicely developed. The rear delt here. Train your rear delts. Train them with intensity. Train them like the front delts. If you have overdeveloped rear delts, that's okay, okay? The next exercise I want you to be doing every single back day is pull-ups. Whether you're a beginner and you're struggling to feel your back, whether you're an advanced lifter, or whether you're tall, fat, heavy, skinny, pull-ups. The reason being, whenever you're doing a pull-up, okay, if the form is shit, you're still gonna train your back, you're still gonna have stimulus in your back. Pull-ups train every single muscle in your back. Not only are they great for lats, because remember the pull-down movement, they're also gonna get those nice rhomboids here, that nice Christmas tree muscle that we're talking about. And also, when you have proper form, and you're going nice and low, if you want to have more stimulus up here, more around the rear delts, you can go on a wider grip. I don't know if you guys can see my arms. Okay, whenever we're doing a pull-up, we usually go shoulder width. Okay, if you want to go slightly wider like this and pull, you'll feel it a lot more in your lats, but you'll also engage with proper form. When the chest is up nice, you'll be engaging more of this upper back here as well. Okay, guys, the back is so crucial to any physique. Do not neglect the back. And I'm saying that slowly because if you're like me and you enjoy a bit of chest, a bit of shoulders, the back is the one foundation on your body. It is so important, guys, that you're training back properly, okay?